Hello. Now we are back again. This is the Dangerous Minds podcast with your boy Vinnie-Dangerous. And back with me again is my partner from last week. Say what's up, Ron.
Yo, this is Rozay Ras, man. What's good, man? Yeah.
Okay, and we also have our baby brother, recently graduated from high school.
2016 graduate in the building.
And he will be going to North Carolina Central.
Eagle Pride.
Yeah. No.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, introduce yourself, man.
How y'all doing? It's Jay right here.
Boy, that boy trying to sound sexy, boy. He trying to
Man. So we do got some things to talk about. The episode is called XXL's Freshman Trash of 2016 because that was the biggest news coming into the week right after we wrapped up the podcast.
Right.
Was that overnight, just without warning, XXL decided to release the 10 names of everybody that's on the podcast. I mean, shit.
On the cover, yeah.
I had a long night last night. I'm really trying to get myself together. But yeah, that was going to be on the cover. And a lot of people were pissed off. I honestly don't know who the fuck these people are.
Yeah, and I know most of them niggas trash, so I gotta stop making these trash rappers famous.
Yeah, these niggas is awful. I mean, okay, no. Okay, so there's a few of them I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I had people hit me up on Instagram. I appreciate everybody that did it, by the way. But I had everybody hit me up, and I just let everybody know that there's a few of these guys I don't know. So if you're a fan of them, like, hit me up and let me know that, you know, these people y'all rock with or whatever. So, you know, so I got hit up with songs. I picked at least like four songs from each artist I didn't know.
Right.
And yeah, a lot of it's completely justified. These dudes are awful.
Yeah, and I tried to go the same route and listen to the same people, like listen to four of like each of their songs, but it got to the point where I was like, yeah, I couldn't make it through.
Man, it was a headache.
It was horrible.
It was bad. I was like, yo, these guys. First of all, 5 of the 6 sound exactly like each other.
Yeah, that's how most of these niggas sound.
2 of them look the same.
Yeah,
Like,
they twins, bro.
Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Yachty look like the same dude. You sit them side by side, I'm not gonna be able to tell who is who.
Yeah,
and, like, they both got colored dreads.
Chief Keef type niggas, man.
And like, I really try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, that's the thing that I really wanted to scratch. It's just that as I talk about these guys, trust me that I really gave it an effort. I was at my lunch break at my other job over the week, and I said, well, let me take some time out and listen to each of them. And yo, my head was hurting.
Yeah, bro, and I feel you, bro, because I was trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm good for that, and you know what I'm saying. I ran my high speed data ran out. Listening to these niggas, man, like I was trying to take a chance. I was going out on a limb, and all I heard was bow, 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 all that crazy shit, man. It's stupid ass rhymes. It was so bad that I work at Dollar Tree. I was gonna go down the aisle with the papers and the notebooks and pens, and I was gonna start rapping, man. These niggas is horrible.
Oh man, it's funny though, but because I'm not gonna say this, like, because not all of them are bad. Honestly, you know, because I'm gonna get into the rankings in a minute, but because I decided to rank them from best to worst from what I heard, and then I'm basing it off of, you know, originality, you know, content of the music, of course, but also I mean, to be real, we can't completely judge it on our personal taste because some people like, you know, what they're doing. Yeah. One of the dudes, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Lil Yachty or 21 Savage. It's one of them. They were actually voted in by the fans. Like, that 10th spot got voted in by the fans. So I don't remember which one of those was the one that got voted in, but they there's obviously these people have like a following. So we're not gonna like go in and be like, hey, you know, these guys are just horrible because we feel like they're horrible. But I mean, to be honest, there's a certain some you can hear from some people. It's like you hear like if they got staying power or not. Like, I went back and I looked at the different people that were on the freshman covers.
Right.
This is the 7th one. Yeah, the 7th freshman cover. So with with the freshman covers, you start to look and see these are the people who they thought were going to be the guys that were going to take hip hop
to the next level.
In the next 5 years or so, and then some of them didn't make it past the first year after the thing. So honestly, to be real, compared to this list, not a lot of them have been that much better.
Yeah.
And so so we're gonna see about who got staying power and all the other stuff. Like, if they even really have anything original or like stand out about themselves.
They don't.
But I want to say, like, not all of them are bad. I would say at least 4 of them.
Yeah.
Like, 2 are decent, 2 are like good. I mean, 1 is like good. He's all right, and then Anderson Park, Anderson Paak. I keep calling him Park. I don't know why.
That nigga, I like that nigga.
Like, okay, so when I listened, all I heard was like the whole news of him when he got signed to Dr. Dre, and I was like, yo, this dude. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what he was doing. Like, people saying he's been putting out music for a long time, and all of a sudden I see that he got signed by Dr. Dre's Aftermath. So I decided to check him out with the newest project because I heard a couple songs on YouTube. I was like, yo, this dude. He kind of sounded like a Kendrick Lamar if he was an R&B singer in a weird way. Which is, but I was like, people don't agree with me, but I always talk this dude up. I said, as of now, because it is June 19th, so that means we're like 6.5 months into 2016, so it's half over.
Right.
And he's put out the best album so far.
Yeah, like. And
out of everything that's come out this year, he's got the best album, hands down.
Yeah, and I didn't even know who this guy was. Like, I remember that day we took a trip to Fayetteville, and you put me on to it. And after a while, I got to the point I was downloading this nigga album, and I was like, I like this nigga. So I could see he has a lot of potential. I could see in the next 5-10 years he'll still be relevant compared to a lot of people on this list.
I mean, he's one of the most deserving to be on the list.
Yeah.
Which is funny because he's the only non-rapper on the list.
Right.
Which is sad to say. I mean, okay, because when I say best album, like when I say that he put out the best album, that's better than Beyonce's album. It's better than Kanye West's album. It's better than.
A lot of people gonna hate you.
They're gonna hate me, but I don't care. Like, after he had a better album than Drake's album, which was the biggest disappointment. The biggest disappointment of 2016 so far is Drake's Views album.
Man.
That makes me so like, yo, because I may not be the biggest Drake fan of everything he does,
right?
But I gotta give the man credit. Like, when he comes out with stuff, like, the stuff is
good. Like,
it's good. Like, I gotta give him his props. Like, and then he builds up the anticipation.
Yeah.
To where it's like, okay, I have my personal feelings about this guy, but for the most part, he's talented. And like every album, from the beginning to So Far Gone to Thank Me Later to Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Right.
All that got better.
What is that?
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
Okay, so every time he would evolve, he would change, he would be better. So it's not like we're getting the exact same guy every time with no little growth. So it's like, it made me want to hear what he does next. This album was a step back.
All his albums went platinum. And, I have my personal opinion. I think two or probably 3 of them shouldn't have been platinum, but like we said before, we can't take his talent away. He's very talented, and
yeah. So when he came out this album, I was disappointed. I was really disappointed.
Yeah, like, I just feel like he just recorded songs and threw it on an album. Like, he just said, I'm just gonna throw them on an album, and like, I'm not gonna lie, a few songs are pretty good on the album, but it's not the Drake that we're used to. Like, I don't know if it's the beard. I don't know if the nigga done hit the weights and got to his head.
I mean, I kind of felt like, If You're Reading This Too Late should have been the album.
Yeah.
And then, because that was really good.
Yeah.
I hated on it when I first heard it, but when we realized it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, this album kind of sounded like the throwaways from that one.
Yeah.
These are the songs he put together for it, and then he just said, oh, I'm going to throw these to the side. And then I guess he got caught up in all the other shit he was doing.
Yeah.
That he
Yeah,
like, it's like, oh fuck, I gotta put the album out eventually.
Yeah,
so,
and he pushed it back to give us this shit. So I was kind of disappointed. he just pushed it back for us to be disappointed.
Yeah, but okay, let's get off of him because
Yeah.
Monty gonna be upset at us if we keep talking bad about his boy.
We still love him straight, but this album we ain't love, bro.
But what was I about to say? Okay, so let's get into the ranking. Well, I mean, from what I was talking about with Anderson .Paak, they obviously like the best one on the whole cover is him, hands down.
Yeah.
He's so we didn't even really got to get into that one. That's why I said it's sad that he's the only non-rapper, and he's the only one that I feel like has any type of merit about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But number 2, now this was a toss-up. So just like I said, a couple of them were okay. So Denzel Curry caught me off guard, just because a friend of mine, my homeboy Sir Lampkin, he hit me up on Twitter, and he was just because I saw the list and I immediately tweeted XXL and was like, "Are y'all serious?" And then he was like, "Yo, you don't like it?" I was like, "Nah, man, these dudes are horrible, except for Dave East and Anderson .Paak." But he was like, "Yo, check out Denzel Curry." Like you say, ULT. That song was dope. I just played it for you not too long ago.
Yeah, like I like him. Like I like his style. So I know I can see him doing something in the next 5 years as well.
Like people were telling me about him when he performed at Moog Fest. Because out of all the people that that was on the lineup, he was. I mean, I kind of glanced over him. I didn't know who he was. Was he a rapper? Was he a singer? Like, they have other genres of music that come out there and do it in Durham. Yeah. So, I didn't know what he was or whatever. But then people told me he rapped and his performance was off the chain. But it still didn't make me go look him up until the Freshman cover came out.
Right.
And I was like, this dude is dope. So I said it was a toss-up between him and Dave East. And I kind of got to give the slight advantage to Denzel Curry. So I'm gonna put Denzel Curry on number 2 and Dave East at number 3, just because, so I'm listening to Denzel Curry's mixtape, Imperial, and I'm listening to. I didn't find the Dave East mixtape, but I found just a bunch of tracks with him. When I found out he was signed to Nas's label, that automatically made me go yeah,
he's gonna be good.
This dude is gonna be dope. So I'm gonna check him out. But honestly, I didn't really hear. I mean, he's good, but I didn't hear nothing special about him.
Right.
Like, a lot of his stuff is just kind of like generic New York rapper. Like, he sounds like he's supposed to be like the understudy to Joey Badass, because at least Joey Badass has originality to him that kind of helps him stand out. He kind of just sounds like a generic New York rapper. I don't really hear too much about him that doesn't already sound like Joel Santana and Jim Jones and Jadakiss and Fabulous. It's like all these people that came before him that's been repping for New York. He sound like them already.
Yeah, he's not original.
No, I don't want to hear that. I mean, not that I don't want to hear it, because he still got some dope stuff, but it's just like, I don't see him lasting too much longer. I mean, he got that Nas cosign, so maybe that would help him in the long run. Who knows? He might, because, I mean, but a lot of these people don't have commercial releases yet.
Right.
A lot of these guys are still kind of doing the underground. They kind of getting their name up, and they haven't really put out their first album yet. Right. So he could turn around and surprise everybody.
Yeah.
But right now, I just didn't see nothing standing out. So I'm gonna give number 2 to Denzel Curry, number 3 to Dave East. So number 4.
Oh, the rest of these niggas trash, man.
No. We're not gonna. Okay, I will go into it because we got 30 minutes to kill. So I go because then right after we get past this one, it's pretty much gonna be a roasting session from here on out.
Yeah.
All right, number 4 is Little Dicky. Now that one sounds weird, right? Because when I first heard about this dude, I was like, "Is he even serious?" I thought he was like Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah,
he was just a parody guy.
Rapper,
But when I'm listening to him, I was like, "Yo, he actually got some flow to him."
Yeah, I couldn't take no grown man.
I fucking hate that Save That Money song.
Yeah. Little Dicky, I couldn't take him serious because of his name, but I heard some shit about him. His little gimmick, I kind of don't like it, but what he's saying and how he's flowing, I kind of fuck with it for
honestly, to be real, out of all the rappers on this list, he has the best flow.
Yeah.
He can his wordplay is actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
And, at least he's not a wannabe guy.
Yeah.
That's kind of trying too hard to.
Some Malibu Most Wanted.
Yeah, he's not. He's staying true to what he's who he is and what he's doing. So I give him props on that. I just thought, those guys, Lonely Boat or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, is that what they're called? No, Lonely Island.
Lonely Island, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like them, like they were just a parody. Like, you know, he's just like a guy that's trying to be funny, but you listen to him, he actually trying. I mean, even though what he's doing is, you know, kind of silly, but I think he's really seriously trying to do it. So I had to give it to him. I mean, I honestly, if anything, it's just the fact that he's like this clean cut white guy.
Yeah.
That Jewish guy, and then he's probably gonna go far just based off of that. Honestly.
Off of the image.
I mean, yo, Iggy Azalea is still. I mean, she's not around like that, but she's still around. For the, yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, she still got some type of a name, whoever she is, because she's white and she's you know, and they're gonna support their people regardless.
And she with Nick Young. So.
I mean, who cares about him though?
Yeah,
like, who's that?
Who's that? Yeah.
Like, hey man, it's NBA playoffs. He's nowhere near it.
Yeah.
It's just, fuck it.
Yeah, and he's team hopping, so yeah.
Whatever. But all right, so now all of the compliments are pretty much out the window now.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody else is horrible. Like, those are the only 4 that out of the 10 that I would even cut for even a little bit. So number 5. Cause this was really hard because they all are like equally bad. But I decided to say, okay, let me try. That's why I picked like 5 songs from each of them, and it was the most painful minutes of my life trying to get through all of these songs.
You can't get that time back, man.
But I said for the interest of the podcast, I want to be fair. So I sat down, and then there's only one of these guys that showed me any type of versatility. And that's how the fuck do you say this? It's G Herbo? Yeah, we just gonna go with that. Yeah, somebody let me know if that's not what you're supposed to say.
G Herbo?
Yeah, like matter of fact, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can comment and like and share the videos when you get a chance. And I would love to hear people's opinion about all of this stuff, because this is just our opinion at the end of the day. Even though I think I'm pretty accurate, and I think a lot of people are going to agree. Yeah. But I would like to see. So, when you get to the chance, if you're not on the Spreaker website, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Vinnie-Dangerous music, and you can, leave your comments and let me know how you feel about this. Okay, but so we're going to get back to it. G Herbo, also formerly known Little Herb.
Yeah.
First of all, I had to give him props because he was smart enough to take the little out of his name.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because, having little or young or I think that's it. I think it's little and young. I think you need to just stop.
Yeah.
Please. Like, it's played out. Most of these niggas is not in diapers and shit. So they're pretty much like all of these niggas on this list are at least 18 and up. Right. So it's niggas talking about little, young. Little, shut up. I don't want to hear it because
y'all go to jail. Y'all not going.
I mean, it's like, what do you do? You know how fucking dumb Jeezy sounds now?
Yeah.
Because it's the fact that you was called Young Jeezy for so long. But if you was old when you first got here, so why was you called Young Jeezy to begin with? So now you finally decided, now I'm like pushing 40. I need to go ahead and cut that out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, okay, that's a rant for another time. But it's okay. So I'm listening to G Herbo. He's just another generic-ass drill music dude. Yeah. Which, I mean, I don't even see the appeal in that. It's like, I probably have to get just, drink so much lean that I would get into a near coma and then, like, sit down and listen to that shit for me to really get what the fuck everybody's talking about with this stuff. Like, you gave Chief Keef a pass, I guess. And then everybody else has been pretty, like, what the I mean, all I know is the drill music, I think those are the dudes that's really, like, out there shooting and killing each other.
Yeah.
And most of these guys is, like, I can kind of say, like, they probably aren't doing what they talking about. But these niggas, every time I turn around, it's like, if I talk about Chicago rappers, the majority of the time it's like somebody, one of them or one of them niggas in their camp getting killed.
Right.
And I'm like, damn. Yeah. It's like they fall on so bad, it ain't any newsworthy anymore. It's just like to be expected at this point.
It's like, Chicago rapper died.
But I mean, I gave him a little bit of a pass because every once in a while he had a song that kind of showed that he's a little bit more diverse. But for the most part, this nigga was terrible.
It's not nigga I keep on my phone.
No.
He
had a couple songs I was like, okay, well, if you stick with this and you cut out all the other dumb shit, then maybe I might give you another chance. But next, hey yo, this one was a toss up too, right? So the nigga with one song is number 6.
Yeah.
Out of everybody here, so this is how bad it is. He has 2 songs. Yeah. When? What's the other song?
Moon Peoples.
He got a song called Moon.
He do got 2 songs. That shit is trash.
Designer, just stop,
you said who? Future?
So wait a minute. Because Moon People.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that about?
Bro, that
Moon
shit,
People? Like legit, it's about Moon People.
Bro, I couldn't take the time out to
I'm not even. So matter of fact, because the song just came out, we're not even gonna call it. So really, this is his only good song. But it's funny because so when I first heard Panda, I thought, oh man, I heard it like everybody else. Like I heard it on The Life of Pablo.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? No. First I thought, yo, wow, Future really came through in this song. But then when people was like, no, that's not him, it's some guy named Designer with 2 eyes. And I was like, first of all, this nigga can't spell.
Yeah.
And then second of all,
nigga got a typo or some shit.
yeah, and autocorrect didn't work apparently. But yeah, like he, then I was like, yo, this is just another Future clone. Yeah. Like we don't have a million of those already.
I hate that shit is annoying, man.
I'm like, yo, okay, let's say if Future was the only one doing it, it would be respected. At least it's like it's original. But now we got like 10. I'm not even gonna name anybody because there's so many to name. But it's just like why? And it's just like another guy. And then not only like he's taking his flow, his voice. He's from like New York, but he sounds like he's from Atlanta. I'm like, why? So I completely dismissed him, from the jump. As soon as I found out it wasn't Future and it was just somebody trying to sound like Future, I was just like, all right, I'm over it. And then, he's going out his way to tell people that he don't sound like Future. I'm like, nigga, you sound like Future.
Bro, you sound like that nigga, man.
But you gotta go out your way to tell people you don't sound like Future. And you sound like that nigga.
You sound like that nigga.
You sound like him.
Okay, so I was like, man, this is bad. This is really bad. But at the same time, when I listened to him, when I finally got over that hump and just decided to listen to the song, because of course, shut up, bitch. But anyway, so when I got over that and just decided to listen to the song, especially because I was working out one night, and it's actually a pretty hot song.
Yeah, like.
Because I gotta give it. Plus, some nigga in the background with the ad libs. Yo, he sells the song for me. I don't even know. I had to look up the lyrics to figure out what the fuck Designer was talking about. Because it sounded like he mumbling and stuff. Yeah. But when I hear the nigga in the background talking about. I was like, yo, this is my shit. Like, I'm in the workout room. I'm just imagining like somebody like motivate me talking about, yeah, you could do it. I was just like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah. That's some great workout music, man. Some good.
So okay, we gonna give him that. So that's why he's number 6. Wait a minute, that's number 6, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I had to count it. I had to count it out. I want to make sure. It was just. I said it. I had a long night yesterday. It's just so I'm trying to wake up early, and it's late in the afternoon. We're recording this ahead of time. We're gonna do live podcast soon.
Yeah.
But all right, so now this is the bad one. Just like we talked about. So Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Yachty is pretty much the exact same guy. Can we all agree on that? Like if I like Roz, have you seen a picture of these guys?
I know there's some ugly niggas, but
matter of fact, they're on the cover. You can see them they're one of them. Niggas, both of them got colored dreads. Yeah. One of them's dread is purple, the other one's red. But I mean, in the wrong light, they look exactly the same. I thought they were both the same person when I first looked at pictures of them because people was posting stuff online or whatever. So I'm listening to both of them, and they sound both about exactly the same. Yeah. So and they sound both the same. They look both the same. So I'm giving them both the 7 spot because they're the exact same artists.
It's different names, and they got little in their names.
So like I said, give that up. Yeah. Like if your name is little this, little that, give it up. Like it's played out. Like that shit was 2002.
Yeah.
Whatever Lil Jon and the East Side Boys came out. Now that's when it started,
school, man.
and you trying to tell me that that's the best you could come up with? But okay. So if I was to give the edge to anybody, because I gave them both the same spot. If I was to give it to anybody, I would probably give Lil Yachty over Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Just for the simple fact that there is at least a little bit of originality with Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
When I hear him, he sounds like he is yawning all over that song. I'm a matter of fact, I hate him because he ruined the only good song on Post Malone's mixtape.
Oh yeah. I checked that out too.
I feel like Monte, bitch, I feel like Monte. That's the only song I fuck with on the whole thing. And then I hear him come at the end. So it's just like, yo, this guy just woke up. He is rubbing the crust out of his eyes. And then he decided to get on a microphone. And then Lil Uzi Vert is just, he sounds like Travis Scott.
Yeah.
He sounds like Migos. He sounds like Future.
No originality.
He sounds like, I mean, you can name them. Just on and on. There's so many people he's copying on this song. And then he sounds like somebody else on this song. So he's not only bad, but he's bad at impressions, too.
No longevity for him, man.
All right, so we're going to go ahead. So the last two spots are really hard, too, because they both are equally as bad as the other. I was like, wow. But at least these other guys are actually crafting songs in a way. But these guys are just really, like, you know, horrible. They just kind of decided to grab a microphone, get a SoundClick beat, or a random beat off YouTube, and decided to mumble some incoherent stuff. But if I had to pick, so we're going to do number 8 and number 9, because number 7 was occupied by 2 people. Kodak Black, number 7.
Shit.
Now, this one has he has everything that is wrong with this list. And he does it in a way that is almost insulting to mentally challenged people. Like, he's more famous from the fact that he kind of makes music. Well, he's more famous for the fact that he's like kind of an idiot that says stupid and retarded things on the internet or on stage or during interviews than he is for his actual music. So
I'm mad because this nigga got the same birthday as me.
And he put out that very offensive mixtape cover that mocked Tupac and Biggie with horrible music.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, that was tempted enough to give him like the worst spot. But go ahead, Ron.
I couldn't stand him because it was just one line I kept hearing people say.
What was it?
And it was, I'm a healthy kid. I smoke broccoli. And I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? And they said, that's that new Kodak, man. And I heard that shit one day going to the court, like going to play ball. I'm like, bro, who this little bitch on the song, man? Like, ain't no bitch, that's Kodak, man. That's that young Kodak. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's bad. But, okay, because we run out of time. So let's wrap it up real quick. So the last spot. We all know who it is. See, at least, now this is the part, I'm just going to say this, right? At least with everybody else on this list, they have something that kind of sort of sets them apart, even if it's very small. This guy, 21 Savage, is the worst on this list.
Yeah, shit.
For the simple fact that his music is terrible and he has no originality about him.
Pretty brother.
And then he is like, as far as you listen to his lyrics and stuff, he's the worst, the most destructive. Like, he has no benefit to listen to his music. It's just blood and kill and all that other stuff.
I better not hear none of these niggas on those ciphers, bro. I'll be mad as fuck.
Oh, yeah, you already know it's coming.
Yeah.
They do the XL cover of Freshman. So, all right, so that's our opinion. The Freshman trash of 2016. And we're going to wrap it up. Roz, who getting in the game tonight? Real quick.
Oh, yeah, y'all tune in. The game come on at 8 o'clock tonight. And
you're giving promos to the game, but our show come out on 8?
Yeah, come on, man. Our show. Y'all stay tuned to our show as well, but I feel like I want Golden State to kind of win this.
I want Golden State to win, but I kind of predicted Cleveland going to take it. So
I want Cleveland to take it because I don't want them Curry.
All right, his hate for Curry is for another story. But all right, y'all, it's the Vinnie-Dangerous podcast. We out.
We out here.